Hey everybody, it's Hailey, and today we are going to make some biscuits just because. I'm very excited to make these easy and super delicious biscuits, so let's get started. First, we have 2 cups of flour. Oh my, I just spilled that. And I have 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna mix that together really quickly. And then we have our butter. And before I started, I cut this up into tiny little cubes and I put it in the freezer for like 15 minutes. So make sure you do that. You want your butter to be super cold. It helps like make your biscuit flaky when the butter is in chunks instead of like all mixed in. So I'm just gonna sprinkle the butter cubes into my flour, and then we're gonna take a pastry cutter, or you can use a fork, and you just like cut the butter up until it's about the size of cubes. Now my hands are messy, so gotta keep our work surface clean. Okay, so now that I'm done cutting my butter into the flour, we're gonna add 1 cup of buttermilk, and again, you want this to be cold, so keep it in the fridge until you're ready to use it. Yeah, 1 cup, in case I didn't say that. I'm just gonna pour it all in and stir it around until a dough forms. My dough is starting to come together, so now I'm going to lightly flour the countertop. And then I'm going to put the dough on the counter. It's pretty sticky right now, so I think I'm gonna put a little bit of flour on the top as well. Oh yeah, and you don't want to over mix your biscuits because then they'll be tough and chewy instead of light and fluffy. Okay, so I am going to my dough is mixed together pretty good already, so now I'm gonna pat it out. There we go. And then we're going to fold it in half and pat it out again. And you're gonna do this 5 more times so we get lots of layers. So I folded it in half, and now I'm going to turn my dough, face it the other way, pat it out again. I need a lot more flour for this. Yikes, very sticky. And it just depends on how your dough is looking, but I ended up needing to use a lot of flour so that it would not stick to the countertop. Then the next step is to press out your dough. You want it between 1/2 inch to 1 inch thick. And then dip your cutter in flour and cut out your biscuits. All right, the biscuits are done and I'm ready to try them. I brushed some butter on top of them after I took them out of the oven, and so they're going to be very delicious. Also, I rolled mine out kind of thin, so if you want like taller biscuits, just roll out your dough thicker. I have not had the best luck making biscuits in the past. I've made a lot of different biscuit recipes, but these were so easy to make and they turned out delicious. So if I can do it, so can you. Thank you so much for baking with me today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button somewhere down here. And ring the notification bell if you want to know every time I post a new video, and I will see you next time. Bye!